Krystle. I've loved dolls my whole life. I collect everything from porcelain to cloth, American Girl, neonates, and real care dolls. But my favorite is to collect and make Reborn dolls. There's Chloe, Grace, Jeremy, Maya, Yuki, Savannah, Zoe, Haley, Landon, Maisie, and Joshua. It isn't easy keeping up with my collection, but it sure is a lot of fun. Hi guys, so I'm here to change Yuki. She's been in this cute little outfit for a couple of weeks now, and it's kind of warm for this kind of an outfit, so I am going to change her into a short sleeve white onesie, and I'm going to try on these Care Bear overalls that I got. See how they fit her. I tried them the other day on Maya. They were a little snug on her, so I thought I would try them on Yuki. And while I'm changing her, I wanted to talk about a topic that I had seen going around a while ago in the community, which was, do you prefer a small or a large collection? And I think you guys probably know the answer already. Obviously, I have a large collection. I know some people have larger collections than me, but I do consider my collection to be quite large because it's not just Reborn dolls, but it's also my American Girl dolls. It's also my one-of-a-kind cloth dolls and mini polymer clay dolls and an array of different dolls. So, and I have my, oh, I didn't even notice that this was on the back of her sweater. It's embroidered with a bird on the back and it says Sweet Garden. Huh. I didn't even realize that was there until I took it off. But yeah, so I obviously enjoy a large collection. But that's not to say that there hasn't been times where I have wished that I had a smaller collection. I've seen some people out there that make YouTube videos that have maybe only 2 or 3 babies, 1 to 3 babies, like let's say. And it seems really nice to be able to just focus on the one baby sometimes. Like, you know, I kind of feel like, for one thing, it's quite the task to manage a large collection. Because you kind of feel bad if you don't change them in a while, even though they're not real, and I know that like they don't care. I kind of feel bad if some dolls are sitting there in the same outfit for a few months or whatever, or if I like gravitate towards one doll more than another for a while and the other ones are just kind of sitting there. And then it's like, okay, well, you know, I have to still make sure that, oh my gosh, I just broke a nail, I think, and it's like hooking on everything. I have to cut that. You know, it's like, I have to make sure that, you know, I keep the dust off of them. You know, like if I know some dolls have been sitting there for a while, even if I don't intend to change them, I still have to go and, you know, dust them off. And then same with my American Girls. Like my American Girls dolls are mostly for display. I change their outfits occasionally and then just display them. And so they can get dusty just sitting there. So I have to keep those clean. And then on top of it, I have my cloth dolls and I also have my stuffed animals that, to keep them dust free, I take a lint brush roller to them. And I try to do it, like for those ones, I try to do it every 3 months. And I find that's a pretty good routine for me. And that's when I will also go in and dust off my other collections, like my 80s shelf that has all the little figurines and stuff like that. I dust those like every 3 months. because with my health, like there's no way I could do it every month. It's just too much for me. So I've kind of gotten into the groove of every 3 months seems to work best for me. And they, you know, it keeps them from getting super, super dusty before I clean them again. So I find that works for me. But yeah, like it is quite the task to manage a large collection. Sorry, Yuki, these are very constrictive things. Maybe it's better for Savannah to wear these rompers. Ooh, it's just a very tight fabric. It stretches, but it's a tight fabric. But yeah, so, but for me, I think it's like, I'm at a point where all of the dolls that are in my collection right now, I love so much that I just can't part with any of them. As much as I sometimes think to myself, oh, I'd love to have a smaller collection, I am too attached and I just can't bear to part with any. And as many times as I've toyed with the idea, I still keep coming back to, even though it's a lot of work to keep up with a large collection, and you know, the more babies you have, the more clothes you have, the more stuff you have. I wouldn't trade it. I actually really like having a large collection and a diverse collection because you don't really get bored. You know, like if you just had the same baby all the time, sorry, her head's like cut off, guys. If I had the same baby all the time, even though I go through stages where it's like, all I want to do is play with one baby for like months on end, I eventually come to a point where I'm like, okay, I want to switch it up now. And it's great because I have so many different babies to choose from that when I do get tired of one, I'm like, okay, let's pick someone else. And, you know, if I'm not feeling like doing anything with Reborns, then I have my American girls that I can just dress up. I enjoy brushing their hair. I find that really relaxing. And I can just dress them up and display them nicely. And I enjoy doing that as well. I find just the act of like changing their outfits and doing their hair is very relaxing for me. And so, yeah, it's really nice to have the diversity in my collection and the selection available. So depending on my mood, I can choose whoever I want. And I'm at a point where I'm really content with my Reborn collection. I really don't have any desire to add any more babies. I have not gone and seeked out any babies at all in, I don't know, a year. And like, yeah. And even sometimes I'll catch, you know, wind of some new kits coming out or whatever, and I'll see them and it's like, yeah, they're cute, but it's nothing that's like, oh my God, I have to have it. So I think I'm really content. And, you know, I've kind of resolved it to also, you know, the amount of space I have. I don't really have any more room for any more Reborns. So I think with that, it's kind of helped me to just be content with what I have. And the only way that I would ever probably get a new Reborn is if I sold one to get one at this point. And like I said, I'm so happy with all the babies I have, I can't bear to part with any of them. And so I think that's where I've come to a place that I'm content and I'm not really seeking out other kits that I want to add. The American Girls is where I'm kind of focused right now. Like I said, in my last video, I have kind of a vision as to where I want my American Girl collection to go. And that's, I have 2 more dolls in mind to kind of complete the diversity in that collection, and then I'll pretty much be done. again, it'll kind of be like, I have no more space for any more American Girl dolls. So again, if I do want any more past those two, it's going to be have to sell one to get one kind of deal. That's just how it goes. I only have so much space to work with. So yeah, I kind of, you know, I have that in mind, and I like the fact that my Reborn collection is diverse and my American Girl collection is diverse. I have so many different ethnicities, and I really enjoy that. So what it boils down to, guys, is I do like a large collection over a small one, as much as sometimes I think it's mainly just, you know, I get tired of the upkeep of the collection, because with my health, sometimes it's a lot. But I do what I can when I can. And so it's just in moments where I kind of feel overwhelmed that I'm like, oh, I wish I would just have like 3 babies in my collection and that's it. But when it boils down to it, I can't bear to part with any of them. So I definitely enjoy having a larger collection because it gives me more options. So anyways, guys, there's Miss Yuki. I guess this fits her better than it did Maya. It bunches up a little bit here because the legs are a little long for her, but it fits her pretty nice. Her Care Bear romper looking super cute. So there she is up close, guys. She looks so adorable. I love this baby. She's such a sweetie. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed hearing my answer to this tag. I believe it was a tag, or I don't know, a discussion topic or something. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.